In this video, I'll show you how you can connect any AI model to n8n with a single API key. So as you guys can see in this OpenAI node, when I click on choosing the model, it doesn't just come up with all the OpenAI models, but it comes up with almost 100 different models, which is basically all of the large language models out there. So let's say if I wanted to use a DeepSeek model, I'll just search up DeepSeek and I'll come up with all the models. If I wanted to use a Claude model, I'll just search up Claude and it'll come up with all the models. And even if I wanted to search up a Gemini model, just search up Gemini, and then all of the Gemini models would come up. So just like that, you can choose from a list of literally every single AI model out there from a single API key. Now, if we take a closer look over here, you can see that I'm using OpenRouter to make this connection. Now, if you guys don't know what OpenRouter is, OpenRouter.ai is basically just a platform that allows you to access every single large language model with a single API key. So think of it this way, if you wanted to use Mistral and DeepSeek and Typhoon, you'd probably have to have one API key for each of them. So when you wanted to connect it to your n8n account, you'd have to connect each of these separately. Whereas with OpenRouter, it literally grabs all of these different API keys and gives you one single unified API key that you can use all of them. Now, in addition to the fact that OpenRouter makes it easy to connect to different large language model providers, I personally like to use OpenRouter because it allows me to see all the charges that I have incurred from all the different LLM providers in one unified screen. So let's say when I'm running some sort of test workflow for a client on n8n, I can literally just see exactly how much that run is costing me. So I might be using OpenAI, Anthropic, and I don't know, Google Gemini all inside the same workflow. And with OpenRouter, you can literally see exactly how much each of them costed, how many tokens came in and how many tokens came out. Now, one thing you guys should consider if you do decide to use OpenRouter is that they're going to charge you a 5% fee every time you buy credits on their platform. So it's basically going to cost you an extra 5% to use OpenRouter as opposed to using those LLM providers themselves. Now, with that being said, I usually like to use OpenRouter when I'm still testing out and building my workflows as opposed to when they're actually deployed, because testing them out, you're not going to be running the large language model that many times for that extra 5% to actually become an issue. But once I actually deploy the workflow or basically click on activate in the actual n8n workflow, I always change back to the actual LLM provider so I don't pay that additional 5%. Now, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys how you can set up an OpenRouter account and connect it to your n8n. It's very simple. So basically just search up OpenRouter.ai and then you want to click on sign in and then you want to create a new account for yourself. Then once you've created your account, you'd see a screen like this. You want to click on the burger menu at the top right. You want to click on credits and you want to add some credits to your actual account. And then once you've added credits to your account, you can click on the burger menu again, click on keys, and then create a new API key. So to do that, obviously you have to first name the API key. Let's just say testing. And then you can define a credit limit if you want to make sure that you don't spend too much money. In this case, we're not going to. We just click on create. And just like that, I have a new API key. So then I would click on copy to clipboard. Now in n8n, there's going to be two instances that you guys are going to use large language models. The first one is inside some sort of AI agent as the brain for that agent. And the second one is as a standalone LLM model that you can basically just text and it will respond to you in more of a one-off sort of instance. Now I'll show you guys how you can connect both of these nodes to OpenRouter. For the AI agent, it's very, very simple. You want to click on chat model, then you want to search up OpenRouter and it literally comes up. So you can choose the OpenRouter chat model. You will click on create new credential and then you will paste your API key in here and then click on save. And just like that, you'll be connected to the AI agent. Now coming back, you can see that I can now choose from a list of any large language model that I want to be the actual brain of the AI agent. So let's say if we want to connect 3.7 Sonnet, we'll just search out 3.7 and you can see Claude 3.7 Sonnet, Claude 3.7 Beta, and Claude 3.7 Sonnet Thinking will all come up. Now, if you guys wanted to connect to the large language model as more of a one-off message model, so you can send it a message and it will reply back to you, you can click on plus and then you can click on OpenAI, click on OpenAI, and then you would go to message a model and choose that node. Now in practice, this node is actually meant to connect you to OpenAI's models like GPT-4o, 4o mini, o1, o3, but you can use this node to also connect to OpenRouter, and I'm going to show you exactly how. So once you're inside the node, you just want to click on create a new credential again. Now this time you're going to be given 3 different input boxes that you can input into. There's the API key box, there's the base URL box, and the organization ID. You don't have to worry about the organization ID, but you do want to change the base URL and the API key. So for the API key, you just want to paste in your actual API key that you got from OpenRouter. And then all you have to do is change the base URL with this base URL here, which is https openrouter.ai/API/v1. So just copy that and paste it in here, click on save, and once you see this big green tick, you know that you're connected to OpenRouter. So I can come out, I can click on choose from a list. And now I have access to all of these different large language models here. Now, just a quick final note, if your n8n workflow doesn't have this OpenRouter chat model, it's likely because your n8n workflow is using a previous update and it's not actually updated. In order to update your n8n workflow, all you have to do is click on this cloud here, so admin panel. And that should take you to your admin panel, which should look something like this. You want to click on settings, and then you want to choose the n8n version to be the most recent update. So in this case, I'm still using the stable version, but you can also use the beta version if you would like. And that was it. Just like that, you were able to connect your n8n account to literally any LLM provider out there with a couple of buttons. Now that's all for this video. If you guys found this valuable, I would really appreciate if you guys like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.